the people of Nigeria. My name is Ikazo Akaraiwe. I happen to be a lawyer, a senior advocate of Nigeria, by the way, and I am the convener of We the People of Nigeria. We the People for short. We the People of Nigeria gets our name from the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in particular the preamble, which states, and I read, "We the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having firmly and solemnly resolved to live in unity and harmony as one indivisible and indissoluble sovereign nation under God, dedicated to the promotion of inter-African solidarity, world peace, international cooperation and understanding, and to provide for a constitution for the purpose of promoting the good government and welfare of all persons in our country on the principles of freedom, equality, and justice, and for the purpose of consolidating the unity of our people, do hereby make, enact, and give to ourselves the following Constitution." This is the preamble to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And even though it was enacted by the military dictatorship and not subjected to a process of referendum or approval by the majority of the people of Nigeria, the preamble will do for the purpose of this discussion. And we have adopted as our name the first three letters of the preamble, "We the people." What is our goal? We the people have adopted as our goals the statement of expectation in the preamble of the Constitution, that we have provided for ourselves a constitution for the purpose of promoting the good government and welfare of all persons in our country on the principles of freedom, equality, and justice, and for the purpose of consolidating the unity of our people. That is the goal of We the People. Our purpose is the promotion of good government, welfare of all in our country on the principles of freedom, equality, and justice, and consolidating the unity of our people. Nigeria turned 63, October 1, 2023, just a couple of weeks ago. At 63, nations ought to be standing on their feet. At 63, the statement of purpose articulated in the preamble aforesaid should be very much entrenched in the nation. Nations at less than 63 have achieved very much their goals. Nations at 63, less than 63, have moved from third world to first world. I have Singapore in view, which became an independent nation reluctantly in August 1965. And by 25 years afterwards, in 1990, Singapore had effectively moved from third world to first world in a matter of 25 years. I look at nations like India, who got her independence in 1947. By the time they were 63, they were already world renowned in the tech industry, and the tech industry of India is second only to the tourism industry of India, the medical tourism and the diaspora remittances in turning around the Indian economy. And I look at ourselves and I want to ask a question. Are we cursed? Or are we the cause? I want to ask, is the melanin theory correct that the black man is incapable of governing himself, is incapable of breaking through into the committee of civilized nations? When you consider that Haiti is the oldest independent nation in the world, independent since about 1865, and is one of the most desperately poor nations in the world. You want to ask yourself, are we cursed? Are we the cause? Or is there something wrong with the black man? I like to say neither. We're neither cursed nor with the cause, and there is nothing fundamentally wrong with the black man. There are structures and strategies required in nation building which we lack. And we, the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, propose to interrogate the continuing failure of Nigeria to attain to the high expectations of Independence Day, October 1, 1960. Why Nigeria, somebody may ask? The reason is obvious. Nigeria is the most populous black nation in the whole world. 1 in 5 blacks is a Nigerian. 1 in 4 Africans is a Nigerian. And so if Nigeria does well, Africa will do well. The black world will take credits from Nigeria doing well. If Nigeria does not do well, it has a ripple effect on the black world and on Africa. We told you so. The black man is incapable. As it is, Nigeria at 63 has retrogressed from the high expectations of October 1, 1960. Nigeria has retrogressed. As we speak, Nigeria has overtaken India as the poverty capital of the world. India used to occupy that dubious distinction as the country with the largest number of poor people in the world. Nigeria has overtaken India, and Nigeria, as we speak, has the highest number of out-of-school children in the world, projected at 20 million school-age children. And when you look at these dubious statistics against a backdrop of the fact that Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of oil in the world, in particular producing the superior Bonny Light grade of oil, Nigeria is has one of the largest deposits of gas in the entire universe. Therefore, Nigeria is a potentially rich nation in spite of her humongous population. Nevertheless, Nigeria ought to be rich and ought to have provided for her people in such a manner that Nigeria would have broken through from the committee of less developed countries to the, at the very least, developing world. Let me conclude by quoting Madeleine Albright when she visited Lagos, Nigeria, when she visited Nigeria with President Bill Clinton of the United States in the year 2000. She was Secretary of State of the United States of America. Madeleine Albright said, Nigeria is too rich to be poor and too poor to be rich again. What a heartbreaking, bleak assessment of a nation humongously blessed with all manner of natural resources apart from oil and gas, bauxite, iron ore, diamonds, gold, and it is even said uranium. Our interrogation going forward, week after week, will be what shall we do to turn around the fortunes of such a blessed nation? And what are the causes of this apparent retrogression? Don't go away, friends. We the people, every week, we're going to be talking about Nigeria and how to turn her around, and Nigeria shall be turned around for the better.